and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television. Coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja, I am Jumai Manson. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and free to air on Icomsat. Now the news in full. A federal high court in Lagos fixed November 1st, 2024 for ruling on an application filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for financial forfeiture of $2.045 million. 7 Choice landed property and shares linked to former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. Justice Dende Dipopolu will also rule in the application filed by Emefiele to challenge the jurisdiction of the court to entertain the forfeiture proceedings. The court had on August 25, 2024 authorized the EFCC to temporarily take custody of the Emefiele's funds and assets. Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo has emphasized the role of the media in ensuring the dissemination of accurate information and promoting transparency in governance. The governor underscored the importance of well-informed public and the media's responsibility in providing reliable information. Ododo stated that the media is a powerful tool for shaping public opinion and holding governments accountable. The President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has declared that market forces would stabilize the price of fuel soon. Akpabio, who made the declaration during media briefing, hinged the market forces on deregulation, of which, according to him, would not lead to sufficient increase in fuel price. Kikelomo Okere has details.
President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, explained that the removal of the petroleum subsidy is a necessary step to redirect funds to more critical areas. Akpabio, who spoke in response to a question on the recent fuel prices by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, stated that the removal of subsidy means Nigeria will need to tighten their belts.
If you look at, I haven't actually assessed what is happening in terms of pump price increase, but it's not pump price increase, it's deregulation. If you are taking away the continuous subsidy and then you want people to pay for the actual price of what we consume, it means if you have 5 cars, you will now use 1 or 2. You understand? It simply means that you are going to stop the idea of subsidy in order to make sure that the monies are used for other things.
He added that an increase in product availability will eventually lead to lower prices. Kikelomo Okere, Global Television News.
Detained Binance Holdings executive Tigran Gambarian has been granted an opportunity to receive medical treatment at a standard hospital in Abuja under security supervision. Justice Emeka Uwete of the Federal High Court Abuja ordered the Nigerian Correctional Service to refer Gambarian to a standard hospital in Abuja for treatment for a period ranging from 3 days to 2 weeks under security supervision. This came after Justice Uwete refused Gambarian's fresh bill application on medical grounds, stating that renowned Nigerian medical experts are already managing the second defendant's health. Governor of Benue State, Hyacinth Alia, says the Senate Minority Leader Abba Moro, PDP, Benue South, misinformed the Senate over the just concluded local government election in the state. Alia stated this in a statement signed by his Chief Press Secretary, Terso Kula. The governor recalled that Moro, while moving a motion on the floor of the Senate, described the election as a charade and sham. He also recalled that the lawmaker also called for the suspension of federal allocations to local councils in the state. Over now to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Justice John Soho, has rejected the recusal request of detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, seeking a reassessment of his case to another judge for trial. At a hearing on September 24th regarding the 7-count terrorism charges brought against him by the federal government, Kanu expressed a loss of confidence in the trial judge, Justice Binta Iyako, and requested her recusal. Justice Iyako agreed to the request and stated that she will send Kanu's case file back to the Chief Judge for reassignment. The Federal Capital Territory Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, has reiterated the command's commitment to continue engaging stakeholders to enhance security strategies and promote community policing initiatives. The commissioner made this known at assessment visit in Buhari and Ushafa community in Abuja. Queen Agaba has the details. We apologize that news will be brought in our subsequent bulletin. The Federal Ministry of Justice, in conjunction with the Imo State Ministry of Justice, have embarked on the implementation of the administration of the Criminal Justice Act. The event, which took place in Owerri, Imo State capital, is aimed at ensuring efficient management of criminal justice institutions, speedy dispensation of justice, as well as protection of the rights and interests of suspects. Our correspondent, Amarachi Ibe, has details. We apologize that news will be brought in our subsequent bulletin. Now, 4 youths have been killed in Plateau State following an attack by gunmen in Bokos local government area of the state. It was learned that the victims were working at a mining site in the Batura community when the gunmen attacked them around 9 p.m., killing 4 persons on the spot. The president of the Batura Youth Movement, Sebastian Migat, confirmed the killings in a statement. Migat says the gunmen also injured 5 other persons during the attack before they fled the area. You're watching Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja, where Midday News returns. Over 1 million more Nigerians hit by severe food crisis in 2024. Details of these and more after this break. Please stay with us. You're welcome back, and if you're just tuning in, this is Global Television, bringing you live broadcasts of Midday News. Thank you for staying with us. On our business desk now, the federal government of Nigeria has generated 103.7 billion naira in revenue from the electronic money transfer levies in the first half of 2024. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria's Statistical Bulletin, this represents a 7.55% increase compared to the 96.44 billion naira collected during the same period in 2023 of last year. This figure shows the growing use of digital payment platforms and higher volume of electronic transactions as more Nigerians and businesses embrace digital banking solutions. Nigeria is facing a worsening food security crisis, with more than 1 million additional people experiencing severe food insecurity in 2024 compared to the previous year. This is according to the recently released Food Security Update report by the World Bank. The report indicated that Nigeria, alongside Ethiopia and Yemen, witnessed a significant rise in the number of people facing acute food shortages. China announced it will issue special bonds to support its fluttering economy and revealed that it has $325 billion in funds that can be deployed over the next 3 months to shore up the property market, ease local debt, and bolster banks. The measures announced at a highly anticipated press conference by Finance Minister Leforan and other officials came on top of a series of recent steps, including interest rate cuts and increased liquidity for banks. China's economy has been hampered by a years-long property sector crisis and persistently low consumer spending. The National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure is setting its sights on becoming Nigeria's leading innovation and technology transfer agency, according to its executives, Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer Kali Halilu. Nestini's Director of Information, Olusegun Oyeyinikan, discloses in a statement. According to the statement, Halilu expressed his commitment to transforming Nestini's role in the nation's technological landscape. Italian flag carrier Neos Airline has announced its plans to commence direct flight operations from Italy to Lagos, Nigeria. The airline, through its handler Sky Master, made this announcement at the launch of the airline's direct flight to Nigeria in Ikeja, Lagos. With stakeholders in the industry, regulators, and prospective clients, Sky Master, an aviation service provider, noted that Neo Airline will commence its scheduled operation directly to Nigeria on October 30th, flying once weekly for the first month, while its frequency will increase to 3 times by the second month of its operations. On our foreign scene, Israel has slumped a UN probe which concluded it was deliberately seeking to destroy healthcare in the Gaza Strip and abusing Palestinian detainees. Branding the findings outrageous, the United Nations Independent International Commission of Inquiry and Israel had perpetrated a concerted policy to destroy Gaza's healthcare system. It added in the report that the country is committing war crimes and the crimes against humanity of extermination with relentless and deliberate attack on the medical personnel and facilities. Now on, South African prosecutors say they will not pursue criminal charges against President Cyril Ramaphosa in relation to the controversial farm theft scandal that nearly brought down the president 2 years ago. A former spy chief laid a criminal complaint against Ramaphosa, accusing him of committing irregularities in trying to hide the theft of $4 million in cash at the game farm in the northeastern Limpopo province. The president denied any wrongdoing, saying that the money stolen from his sofa in 2020 came from the legitimate sale of buffaloes at the Pala Pala farm. France announced new curfew measures to quell civil unrest on this Caribbean island of Midday, which has been hit by violent protests due to anger over rising living costs. The local French administration of Midday said it was banning public gatherings until October 14th and banning the purchase of products that could be used for arson attacks. It added that protests had disrupted flights at Midday Airport and that as a result of this, flights were being redirected to the neighboring French island of Guadeloupe. In sports, Edo Queens will take on Abia Angels on the 12th of October 2024 in the first quarterfinal game of the 4th edition of the Bestie Obaseki Women Football Tournament. The other quarterfinal games will have Heartfelt Queens confront Benin Republic's Espoir FC, Bayelsa Queens take on Fortress Ladies, and Nasarawa Amazons battle Remo Star Ladies. Meanwhile, 4 teams, Nigeria Retails FC of Mina, FC Robo of Lagos, Delta Babes FC and Braveheart FC that failed to qualify for the quarterfinals got 750,000 naira each as consolation prizes. 2 more will join them on Saturday today. Cole Palmer has been voted the EA Sports Player of the Month for September 2024. The announcement made via the official EPL website confirms that Palmer had led the Premier League in both goals and goal involvement during September, scoring 5 times and providing 1 assist in just 4 appearances. Palmer's most remarkable feat came during Chelsea's 6-1 victory over Brighton at Have Albion, where he set a new Premier League record by becoming the first player to score 4 goals in the first half of a match. That's it on Midday News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Remember, we are on DSTV channel 365, Star Times channel 276, and free to air on ICOMSAT. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms by using a Global TV NG and the handles now showing on your screen. I am Jumai Manson. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.